Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile 2. Just a quick little video to talk about something that I think is at the very absolute top of the list of things that need to be fixed as soon as the developers get back from whatever break they're on. Before they do any kind of game balancing, before they do any kind of adjusting bosses or resistances or gear or item balancing or anything like that, they need to fix whatever memory leak or CPU utilization or whatever it is that happens when you're switching from one zone to another. Because almost all of the crashes that I've had in this game are happening when I go from one zone into another. Now, it happens a lot less when the only thing I'm doing is playing Path of Exile 2, but it happens a lot more whenever I'm trying to multitask and do something else. Because, like a lot of people in the world, I like to be able to play the game, have the volume kind of turned down from my game, and be like listening to something else. Maybe listening to a video, or maybe watching, or maybe listening to a podcast, or something. Just having something else going on, because especially when you're replaying things, I don't necessarily want the game to be the only thing I'm doing. Right? That's boring. I've already been through all of this stuff. I don't need to hear the vocals. I don't need to experience the sounds. I don't need any of that crap. I'm just trying to grind a character through the campaign area. So it really needs to be like that. Above all of the other things that I would like them to change from a gameplay perspective, the number one biggest thing that they need to fix is the crashing. The crashing from loading from one thing to another, because it's clear that they're trying to load the scenes as quickly as possible, and that's great, but they're doing it in a way that monopolizes system resources in a way that basically just rips the entire system apart. And this isn't I'm pretty sure this is not my system, because I have a brand new system that I just put together, and my old system had the same problem, this system has the same problem. One was an Intel system, this is an AMD system, so it's clearly not a hardware issue, it's not a need better gear issue, it's none of that stuff. This is and it's the only game I have this problem with, and it's the only game I've had this problem with on both systems at this point. So the number one absolute thing that they need to fix is the stability issue, because this problem isn't just that it crashes the game, it completely locks up my system. Both systems, my previous computer and this new one that has, it's a mid-range pretty decent PC that shouldn't be having resource utilization problems. So developers, please, for the love of God, before you do anything else, don't even think about playing with balancing or anything like that. The very number one first thing that you must do, don't think about anything else. I'm commanding you. Fix whatever memory leak or CPU utilization or whatever it is that you're doing that's causing the game itself to rip resources from everything else. Your game should not be monopolizing my computer unless I tell it to. Please fix it. Thank you.